The OnePlus Nord 4 and the OnePlus Nord CE4 is set to launch, where we have confirmed dates on the Nord CE4, which is said to be April 1st, and no, it's not an April Fool's joke, whereas no such confirmations on the Nord 4, but it is said to be launching in India by June, as it has already been launched in China with the name of OnePlus S3V. So what will be the pricing and the specs of these devices, and should you be waiting for this? Let's check. To start off with the design, we get a plastic frame and most probably a glass back or a glossy plastic like last year's OnePlus Nord CE3 on the Nord CE4, and a plastic frame with a glass back on the OnePlus Nord 4 according to some leaks, but not quite sure about the glass protection used on this one. But overall it looks new, but not that new, as it resembles a Mizu phone or even looks like the first Nord device from OnePlus, and these are the colors you might get with the OnePlus Nord 4 and followed by the OnePlus Nord CE4. You get an IR blaster on both, but only the OnePlus Nord 4 gets an alert slider on the left frame, volume and power buttons on the right, a Type-C 2.0 port, a speaker grill, a SIM card slot, all on the bottom of these devices. Both of these will have stereo speakers. It is confirmed that the Nord 4 will have Dolby Atmos certification on its speakers, but can't say the same for the OnePlus Nord CE4. Also, the OnePlus Nord 4 might have IP65 rating, while the Nord CE4 might have IP54 or IP55 rating, but again not quite sure about that. And also you get NFC support, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth version 5.4 or major 5G and 4G network bands on both of them, and also the Nord 4 will have the VC cooling tech. The OnePlus Nord 4 will have a Dolby Vision certified 6.74-inch 1.5K resolution OLED screen with a 120Hz refresh rate with a Gorilla Glass 5 display protection, while the Nord CE4 will have a 6.7-inch Full HD plus 120Hz AMOLED display. Not sure about the Dolby Vision certification or the glass protection, but will be similar to the previous OnePlus Nord CE3. And yes, both of them supports HDR and HDR10 plus contents, and when it comes to India it will have the Netflix HDR certification as well, and also an in-display fingerprint sensor. Overall both of them will have a bright enough, colorful and good display, minimal bezels all around for the prices they might be coming at. These devices are mainly focused as mid-range performance devices, so the Nord CE4 will come with the Snapdragon 7 Gen 3, while the Nord 4 will have the more powerful 7 Plus Gen 3, and both of these processors will be excellent in day-to-day tasks and even for good gaming or for video editing. The Nord 4 will have an edge in the performance department as it has the more powerful chip inside, but overall none of these devices are a slouch in handling anything you throw at them. These phones will also come with Oxygen OS 14 on top of Android 14 and will get 3 major and up to 4 years of security patches. So yeah, even in the software department it's mostly sorted, and obviously it's Oxygen OS, so you won't get any hot apps, hot games or any other bloatwares. The cameras though might be a hit or miss. Both of them will have a Sony 15 megapixel OIS sensor for the main camera, which supposedly hasn't been upgraded to the newer sensors like the Sony LYT600 or even the IMX890 like the Realme 12 Plus or the Realme Narzo 70 Pro. Instead, it's supposed to be having the same sensor used in the iQOO Z9 or the Vivo T3, which is good for under 20,000 range, but this one will cost way more than that. So keeping that in mind, they could have gone with a better sensor this time, but again the hardware isn't all. So let's see what OnePlus does with the main camera performance of these two devices with the software magic, but don't get your hopes too high. You get an 8 megapixel ultra wide on both of them, and finally the 2 megapixel macro or depth sensor is gone for good. Instead you get this ring light looking flash at the bottom. You also get a 16 megapixel front camera. Only the main sensor can shoot in 4K 30 or 60 fps, whereas the ultra wide and the front camera might be restricted to only 1080p 30 fps. Overall the camera should be decent enough for the price, but not mind blowing for the individual price range. Both of them will also come with a 5000 mAh battery and a 100 watt fast charger in the box. Now let's talk about the pricing. The OnePlus Nord CE4 might be launching with a 8 plus 128GB variant and an 8 plus 256GB variant with LPDDR4X and UFS 3.1 storage speeds at around the same prices as the OnePlus Nord CE3, that is 27,000 for the base variant and 29,000 for the higher variant respectively. But again, this is not confirmed yet, but it would be a direct competition against the Poco X6 Pro or the Realme 12 Pro or the 12 Pro Plus or maybe even the Nothing Phone 2A. So it's gonna get really interesting soon. The OnePlus Nord 4 is already launched in China with 3 storage variants, and these are its Chinese prices, and these are those prices converted in the Indian rupees. But the prices will get increased when it comes to India, and you might get a 8 plus 128GB base storage which might cost around 29,000, and the 12 plus 256GB might cost around 33,000 and 36,000 for the highest 16 plus 512GB variant if it's available in India. But the thing is that it is not confirmed that a 128GB will be available or not, but if it comes then it will have UFS 3.1 storage speeds along with LPDDR5X RAM, and other 2 storage variants will have LPDDR5X RAM with UFS 4.0 storage speeds. If these devices comes around the expected prices, will you buy this or wait for the Xiaomi Xiaomi 14 Lite or the Realme Neo 6 SE, which will come with the Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3 as well. That is said to be coming around the 30,000 price category. Well, it's too early to judge, so let's see after April 1st what OnePlus has to offer with the OnePlus Nord Ce 4 as of now, and wait a little longer for the Nord 4. So yeah, till then here's another video you might wanna watch, and see you guys.